The state of Illinois has a Trust Act, which prevents local law enforcement from cooperating with our federal immigration authorities. And that's what I was trying to talk to Senator Durbin about. What we have seen since January 20th, Senator Graham, is a 1,000% increase in violent attacks against our ICE officers.
So Chicago and other sanctuary cities, you're making it harder for us to deal with illegal immigration by doing what you're doing. And I am glad President Trump is trying to change those policies. And if you need the National Guard to bring order out of chaos, so be it from my point of view.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Senator Lindsey Graham's fiery hearing that covered everything from illegal immigration and sanctuary cities to FBI corruption and political targeting of President Trump. This hearing was intense. Graham didn't hold back, and he dropped bombshell after bombshell about the DOJ, FBI, and the Biden administration's double standards. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the truth the mainstream media refuses to cover. Senator Graham opened the hearing by confirming that both Democrats and Republicans can reach out to the DOJ over canceled or reduced grants, showing he's willing to work across the aisle. But that cooperation quickly turned into confrontation when Graham shifted to Chicago's sanctuary city policies. He pressed the witness hard. Does Chicago even cooperate with ICE anymore? The answer? A flat-out no. Illinois' so-called Trust Act actually prevents local law enforcement from helping federal immigration authorities, even when violent criminals are involved. Graham made it clear these sanctuary policies are fueling chaos and making every American less safe.
Senator Graham.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. So I want to make sure I got this clear. If a Democrat or a Republican senator has a problem with a grant that's been canceled or reduced, you would be glad to talk to them.
Yes, Senator, and I have been doing that as well.
There have been Democratic members who called you,
They have spoken to my office, yes, Senator.
and you've tried to respond.
On either side of the aisle, of course, if it has anything to do with law
So-
enforcement or victims,
And that includes Senator Durbin. If he's got a problem, he can call you and you'll try to respond.
absolutely.
Thank you. How many illegal immigrants are in Chicago?
Ooh.
Does anybody know?
I do, countless. What we have seen since January 20th, Senator Graham, is a 1,000% increase in violent attacks against our ICE officers.
Right. But I just want to know, is there like 10 or 100,000? Does anybody know?
There have been multiple, and we have made multiple arrests, of course, involving violent gangs in Chicago, throughout Illinois.
Right. So the only reason I ask that is Chicago is a sanctuary city. Do they help ICE deal with illegal immigration, or are they a sanctuary city? Do you know?
They are not cooperating, and I would ask that, I wish Senator Durbin would condemn the governor for not cooperating with our law enforcement officers.
The only reason I mention this, if you're a sanctuary city, any place in the country, you're making it difficult for the rest of us. Because word gets out, if you get to a certain city, maybe Chicago being one of them, that you're home free, and that just encourages more illegal immigration. Do you deal with that? Agree with that?
I do, Senator Graham, and can I add something to that?
Sure.
Please. One of our biggest wins was against the Sinaloa cartel, and that came in Chicago. The state of Illinois has a Trust Act, which prevents local law enforcement from cooperating with our federal immigration authorities. And that's what I was trying to talk to Senator Durbin about. On September 15th, our partners at ICE arrested an illegal alien from Mexico for beating a 21-year-old man to death. He had been imprisoned in Illinois prior to the murder and was released under Illinois' Trust Act. We filed multiple lawsuits in Illinois for sanctuary policies, specifically in-state tuition for illegal aliens and obstructing employers from verifying citizenship. You can't make this up. On September 5th, a federal grand jury in Chicago indicted a major Sinaloa cartel boss, narco-terrorism, guns, and drug charges. On July 11th, we announced a guilty plea for Ovidio Guzman Lopez. You may know him as the son of El Chapo, one of the worst narco-terrorists in the world. In the world,
In
Senators.
Chicago.
In Chicago. In Chicago. He entered a guilty plea to drug conspiracy and 2 counts of knowingly engaging in a continuing criminal enterprise in the state of Illinois. I could continue with fentanyl. I could continue with child predators in Illinois.
Well, thank you. I think I've seen numbers over 100,000.
The witness went on to reveal shocking details about cartel activity in Chicago,
including a major case involving the Sinaloa cartel, the same cartel El Chapo led. One of El Chapo's own sons, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, even pleaded guilty in Illinois to massive drug conspiracy charges. Graham used that example to show how weak sanctuary laws and lack of federal cooperation let violent criminals slip through the cracks. He connected the dots: illegal immigration, fentanyl, child exploitation, and drug trafficking, all made worse by Democrat-led sanctuary policies.
So Chicago and other sanctuary cities, you're making it harder for us to deal with illegal immigration by doing what you're doing. And I am glad President Trump is trying to change those policies. And if you need the National Guard to bring order out of chaos, so be it from my point of view.
Then Graham shifted gears, and this is where things got explosive. He laid out a timeline of political prosecutions against President Trump, starting right after Trump announced his 2024 campaign. Within weeks, Jack Smith was appointed as special counsel, and Trump faced a wave of indictments in New York, Florida, and D.C. Meanwhile, Graham pointed out that Hillary Clinton's deleted emails and Biden's garage full of classified documents were totally ignored. He called it what it is, a blatant double standard. Graham grilled the witness on the FBI's handling of the Steele dossier, a document funded by the Clinton campaign and used to justify spying on the Trump team. Even after the FBI learned the dossier's Russian source called it hearsay and bar talk, the agency still used it to renew FISA warrants. Graham blasted the FBI's leadership, especially James Comey, for hiding exculpatory evidence and deceiving the court. He reminded everyone, this wasn't about justice. It was about politics. The final bombshell, Graham revealed that Jack Smith's team subpoenaed his phone records, along with 7 other senators. Think about that. Sitting U.S. senators being secretly investigated for doing their jobs. Graham called it a dangerous abuse of power and a direct threat to democracy and free speech.
If this can happen to a senator, what's stopping them from doing it to ordinary Americans? Senator Lindsey Graham just exposed how deep the corruption runs, from sanctuary cities ignoring federal law to political witch hunts against President Trump.
If you believe in accountability, transparency, and the rule of law, then this hearing should wake everyone up. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the DOJ and FBI have become political weapons? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uncensored political coverage. Let's make sure the truth gets out.